not say?
Right,
Like, what question did I ask? Hi everybody, it's your girl Tabby, and I am so excited to welcome you guys to another episode of Tabby Talks, where I have the proud owner of the Therapist Clothing Store getting ready for their grand opening when?
January 20th.
January 20th. So I am proud and so honored to introduce our girl Marion here. What's up?
Hey.
Oh,
How's it going?
okay, so tell us a little bit more about Happily Hurt, because first of all, that's a very, very unique name.
Thank you,
so,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, tell us, we'll dive into it. Tell us a little bit more about Happily Hurt.
Well, you know, Happily Hurt is a streetwear and also a luxury brand. I also do customs, you know, so one-on-ones. Can't nobody else get the same
Like
thing.
that.
You know, you can come in, if you depressed and you want an outfit based off of that, it's going to show that.
I like that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you happy, it's going to show that. You know, however you feel at that moment. And that's how we end up coming up with the therapist. Because I want to be able to show everything, give everything to everybody and make it open where everybody can get that same luxury feel as they would get in Hollywood. You know, that you can go and get at a decent price, starting at $75, where you can get custom jackets, custom jeans, custom shoes, and so on. And starting from there, that's how we brought in Blooming Bed.
Okay.
Yep, and also we got featuring lines like Paper Boys LLC, and it just help you grow as an individual.
So with your Blooming Bed, that's an extension of Happily Hurt. Tell us a little bit more about Blooming Bed. What side of that, like what?
Blooming Bed is lingerie.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's all about feeling good and in the inside and being able to feel sexy within yourself. You know. And so it's exposed. Everything exposed. You gotta be able to love your body. Each part.
I like
the
that.
good and the bad, you know.
See, I like that you are like combining the two, because Happily Hurt, that's the outside clothes. You want to make sure you look good on the outside, but the lingerie can be under, and that's a whole nother type of vulnerability. You can be happily hurt with your whatever you don't like, little stomach hang. You say happily hurt, but you got it on and you rocking it and you go. I love that name. It's such a great name. Tell us a little bit about, like, I know you say you do streetwear, luxury streetwear. Let's get into luxury streetwear.
Yeah,
like
luxury streetwear be like, you know, kind of like this, you know, the suede.
Okay.
You know, the button ups, kind of like the turtlenecks and polos. You know, that'd be more on the luxury end. You know, and on the regular streetwear, be like, you know, sweats, the jean jackets, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to talk about, because I know your brand also deals with mental health and mental awareness and things like that. So why is it so embedded in your brand?
Right. I'll say with my brand, I want somebody to feel good from the inside out. You know, I want it to be like instantly they put it on and they be like, okay, hello. You know, like this me. You know, I want it to be, as soon as you get that first compliment, you know, you don't even gotta be the most talkative person. I want a person to be able to just come up to you instantly, like, hey, I like, you know, where'd you get, you know, things like that. What's that called? You know, give you a conversational piece.
Okay, so tell the people where you're gonna be located.
I'm gonna be located at 21700 Greenfield Road in Oak Park, Michigan.
Okay.
Suite 449.
449, don't forget that, don't forget that. Okay, so I know that your store is opening up in Detroit, but I understand that you aren't from Detroit yourself.
Right.
Where are you from?
I'm from Lansing.
From Lansing.
Yep, the capital.
The capital, okay.
Just in case y'all don't know, it's the capital.
Okay, so not being from Detroit, but being a part of fashion. You know Detroit is big on fashion.
Man,
we don't just let anybody in.
Man, not at all.
And you got it in, because you be at the fashion. I be seeing you, and like I said, your stuff is everywhere. So not being from here put you in that edge?
Yeah, I had to say that. I had to say not being from here put me in a different a different mindset. But also, my mind being bigger than Lansing put me in a different mindset.
Right.
You know, my mind is bigger than Michigan.
Right.
You know, my fashion is bigger than Michigan. It's not things that I'm thinking about just in Michigan.
Right.
You know, I like Detroit fashion, but I wanted to add a little more to it. You know, besides just the Buffies.
Yeah.
And, you know, the Pelly Pills. And, you know what I'm saying? The Timbs and stuff, you know, add a little more. If you're going to have the Timbs, at least have one that can't nobody else have.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you're going to wear the jean jackets, at least have one can't nobody else get.
And that's big here because everybody want a custom piece.
Man.
And you make custom pieces, right? One, like she said, one of one.
One of
so
one. Can't nobody else get it at all. Not the same. I don't care if they be like, I want. You can't.
I definitely like that. I definitely like that. All right, so I want to get into this little game. I know we had some models here earlier to showcase some of your pieces. So I want to know what mindset were you in when you designed these pieces?
Oh yeah, for sure.
How did they come out apart? Here.
Okay, this is Danny. She's rocking a two-piece varsity jacket and skirt. They got the HH on the back, Happily Hurt, established in 2018. It's thick, it's short, it's ready for the winter.
Okay. All right, so up next
we got Craig. Craig is rocking the University of Michigan color sweatshirt. It's very thick, ready for the winter, and also if you're ready for the fall.
That's what's up. Okay.
This Vega. Vega is rocking a white tee with the Happily Hurt embroidered with the blue paisley, also with the jacket, with the solar system on the back. It's an amazing piece, one of one.
When I tell y'all that jacket is fire, that jacket is fire.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, next.
Now this is Major. Major is rocking a blooming bed, red piece with red everything. Ladies, if you want, matter of fact, fellas, if you want your ladies to look like this, come and get you some.
Okay.
This right here, this is twin. You know, also Rashawn. Rashawn is very much dapper in his cheetah sweater with the embroidered Happily Hurt logo on the side. He's doing it. He's amazing.
This sweater is definitely fire. Yeah. All the one-on-one custom pieces. Oh my God, they were fire. Okay.
So this right here, this is Vico Chuck. Chuck is rocking the one-on-one pair of jeans. Those are size 34 with the hearts, broken hearts actually, on the jeans. He's also wearing a jacket, Day of the Dead. It has secret and surprises on it. Make sure you check it out.
Another
That's
fire
a one-on-one.
piece. Definitely another fire piece.
This is Tootie. Tootie is walking. She in the fuck love game. You know, period. If you ain't trying to get you no Valentine, make sure you come and get you a fuck love game for sure.
Okay.
This is Rashawn. Rashawn rocking those every red, blue, and white colors. If y'all ain't from here. Well, I ain't from here. And Everett and Lansing. If you rocking those colors, then you doing something for sure.
Fire look.
I appreciate it.
Definitely a fire look. Okay, next.
Chuck, he rocking those Seahawks colors. Those are something different. That's inspired by my brother. He passed away last year, August 29th, 2000. And he passed away in 21. But this Vega rocking the Happily Hurt Bart Simpson. You know, he got that camera on, pink on.
Okay.
You know, he doing something different today. You know, he rocking something different. She got the patches in the front. That's a one-on-one as well. You know, this right here is Craig. He got the camera on, pink on with the Happily Hurt Bart Simpson. He's doing his thing. It's a vest as well. My Major walking through with some blooming bed lingerie. It's see-through, but it's also got a little pizzazz on it, little flowers, a little red here and there.
That blooming bed stuff is beautiful.
Man, I appreciate it.
Beautiful, beautiful pieces.
I appreciate it. My co-designer is amazing. This is Craig. Craig is walking through. He got that prestige white type of polo, you know, something you can just wear to the mall, you know, where you're just having it with your friends, hanging out. Nothing drastic.
And you also said that you feature other
lines.
Okay, I like that. That's like bringing more people in.
Yeah, bringing more people
Sharing.
In. We have Paper Boys.
Okay.
LLC. And it's a streetwear.
Okay.
It's based off of, well, the designer, you know, she was in the streets and she's trying to get herself together, and you can see that. You know, you can see the mental health change in it, and you can see the mental health struggle in it. It's a lot of things just in that brand alone that you'll be able to see and guide yourself in.
See, I like that. I like the sense of community, and I like the whole idea of bringing other people in to showcase their things. It's not just about happily hurt, but you're trying to heal people and you're trying to expose and get everybody out. So where does that come from in you to just be that kind and that helpful and did that come from anywhere from you?
I had to say my grandma.
Okay.
Yeah, my grandma, she always been like that. Like, I got family members that we not even blood, you know, and we just connected just off the love that they have for my grandma, you know, and the things that she did for them. Like, my grandma took in a lot of kids when she was a younger woman, you know, adopting them and taking them in and taking care of them, and it just instilled in me as I grew up. My brand is based off of mental health. You know, we all got trauma. We all grieve with somebody. When my grandma passed, you know, I kind of needed something to guide me elsewhere besides drinking.
Okay.
So I kind of dove into fashion. And the more I looked better, the better I felt. Like,
everybody can relate to that, yeah.
So I kind of picked up on that. Like, it was just like, okay.
That's what I said. That's pretty dope, because that's like a positive thing, and it's like, it's such a positive thing because everybody likes to look good, everybody likes to dress well,
yeah, for sure.
And for you to turn something that you know felt that was negative or would have led you down a wrong path in your life, you turned it in and created something beautiful with it.
Yeah, definitely.
And now you're here. You're about to have a grand opening. So, are you excited?
Oh, I'm beyond excited. I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait. And that's my birthday. So
oh wow!
Okay.
Okay. You're having a grand opening January 20th.
Yep.
In the iconic Greenfield Plaza building in Detroit. And then here it's a lot of sweets, and it's easy to get like kind of like mixed up in the mix or whatever. So what do you think makes your sweet stand out? What's gonna make your stuff pop?
I would say the experience. You know, being able to come in, being able to relax, being able to chill, being able to figure out like what you want. Have somebody sit with you and figure out how you would want your jacket, how you would want, you know what I'm saying, how you would want your pants, how you feeling today, things like that. Somebody that you could be like, man, I'm just not having a good day.
Yeah, I like that. So it's very like personable. It's very like custom. The whole retail therapy shop experience that you're going to get that here. I like that about this shop. Okay, so I really like what you're naming the store, the Therapist Clothing Store. I really, really love that. And I love the idea that you said you can come in here and talk to me about your custom pieces, what you're going through. So you are really a retail therapist.
Yes.
Okay, so how, like, do you really feel like you're a retail therapist, like when these people coming in and talking to you?
Yeah, because I try to guide them to actual therapy. Like, if you having a bad day and I can sense that, and we talking about it, I try to guide you to therapy. I can say I've guided at least 10 to 15 young black men to therapy.
That's what
and I feel like it's important.
You out here healing.
Man, I'm trying.
You healing people keeping them fly.
I'm trying for sure. You know, I go to therapy myself. I got a therapist. You know, make sure y'all look her up. Her name Lisa Brooks. It's an Ignite 3. You know, she's an amazing therapist. Also, you know, if you're looking for a life coach, definitely make sure you go ahead and look up A Girl and Her Flowers. Like, it's an amazing experience. It don't matter what you looking for, what the budget. Call her up. She'll get you right. She'll guide you through. But therapy ain't the same as life coaching. So just know that. But if you need a life coach, she gonna help you out.
I definitely think that when people come here, they will get that. It's like you said, it's an experience. You're just not coming to shop and just spending money and blah, blah, blah. You coming to get something that's going to be personal to you. You're going to come and get some advice. You're going to come and get some therapy. Like, come to therapy. therapy.
Go to therapy. Go to therapy, girl.
I really like that. And again, I can't stress this enough. That's why you can feel it through your clothes and just feel it through your personality, because you are really pushing and helping, and the message is so positive.
I appreciate
therapy is, I think everybody needs
everybody
therapy. And not just retail therapy, just shopping
therapy,
and shopping, but no,
period.
for real.
Yes, therapy, period.
Yeah.
Like, especially black people.
Yeah.
You know, praying is not the only answer. I promise you it's not. You know, prayer without work is dead. So if you praying that you gonna heal, but you ain't working towards healing, you not gonna heal. I promise you on everything I love, there's no way to get forward looking back. You gotta be able to talk to somebody to be able to get yourself together, because you don't realize trauma starts as a kid.
Yeah.
You know, you trip over a rock and you was reaching for your mama and she let you fall. You traumatized.
From there,
you know what I'm saying? Now you don't trust people.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
you scared of rocks.
Man, now you scared. You feel me? Now you scared of rocks. Like, it's a lot of things that cause trauma. So
yeah, I like that. Okay, so doing like custom and one-on-one pieces, have you tapped into custom designing for any entertainers in this, in the industry?
Yeah, I have to say recently I did Tay Envy. Make sure y'all follow him. And also Long Live Rello. Make sure y'all follow him too. They two dope artists, I'm not going to lie. Like, they really dope. So make sure y'all tap into them for sure.
Alright, so speaking of artists and speaking of like dopeness and things like that, I want to play a little game with you, a little Tabby game. You know, I gotta just tie it into Detroit somehow because it's home.
Okay, sure.
Alright, so in the Detroit rap scene, is there anybody's fashion who stands out to you? Who can you name?
I had to say Sada.
Sada, baby.
I ain't gonna lie, Sada.
Okay, and why him? What is his fashions and like
I can't. It's like a mix of urban, but also a mix of rock. Like, you can get, like, if you look at him, you can get a sense of black boy and white boy at the same time. You know, like, you don't know where he going, but you know he there.
Okay, I like that. Is it, you got another one? Anybody else that you like?
I had to say female-wise, I had to say Rocky. Rocky bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the way she dressed on the lingerie. You know, I can see like the corset she be rocking and certain things like that. So I say her.
Okay.
So
that's what's up. I like that you plugged in, even though, like I said, you're not from here, but you still plugged in.
Man, I be trying.
I know you plugged outside of Detroit, like you said, you're trying to be outside of Michigan. Do you have anything outside of that? Anywhere that you have anything coming up next outside of Michigan, outside of Detroit?
Oh yeah, for sure. We definitely have a fashion show coming up March 18th. It'll be in Austin, Texas. Man, and we about to have Texas. We had a fashion show 2 years ago in Atlanta.
Okay.
So we just moving around.
This
we
girl,
do everything.
fashion shows. How did you get plugged into like the fashion show industry?
I say, you know how you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, you know, and I started and they was like, oh, you want to be in my fashion show? I think it was like one of their first fashion shows.
Okay.
And the more I started doing and the better I became, the bigger shows I got invited to, you know, so I've been able to be in as a designer and also to be in these big shows as models.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so it's like, it's a blessing.
So how long have you been doing this? Because it seemed like, girl, how long you been doing it?
2018. So it ain't really been that long.
But I feel like you've just been consistent, and your stuff is like, it's really, it don't feel like it's just like for money. It feels like you putting passion and you putting stuff into it. Sure. So I can see why you are getting blessed with all of this stuff. So that's what's up. When I tell y'all gonna have to come and shop with my girl, come and check her out. Come look at the clothing line, blow up the Instagram, follow all of that. Like, look at her stuff. It's definitely dope. I'm feeling it. But I'm looking forward to everything that you're gonna have going on. I'm definitely gonna be in here buying some of these pieces. Blooming Bed, I think that's gonna be my little.
Okay, you know, I know your husband, he gonna be ready. We're
gonna get him in some Happily Hurt.
Oh yeah.
Again, dope name. I love it. I love everything that you stand for. I love everything that you're doing.
I appreciate it.
I wish nothing but the best for you, girl.
Thank you.
Okay, so tell the people where they can find you at, where they can follow you. You guys show some media.
Make sure y'all pull up January 20th and 21st. We're gonna be at 21700 Greenfield Plaza. And we also in 449. You can follow us at Happily Hurt LLC, bloom.n.bd Bed on Instagram. You also can follow Paperboys LLC on Instagram. Make sure you tap in on the therapist.
Get it. Come see the therapist, y'all.
Man,
y'all
okay.
retail therapist.
Yeah, let me get y'all together.
Y'all remember this name, Mari, retail therapist. Come up here and check her out, guys.
Man.